Hello and welcome to the Action Network's coverage of the 2023 Preakness Stakes presented by TwinSpires. I'm Sean Zerillo, and I'm joined today by Mike Conti and Mike Somich to discuss their favorite exotic bets for this weekend's races, either in the Preakness Stakes or otherwise. Ready to get in on Preakness weekend and the Triple Crown? Make sure you do it at the premier horse racing book, TwinSpires, where action users can get up to $400 in bonus bets using the code Action Racing. It's that easy. Head over to TwinSpires, use that code Action Racing. Again, Action Racing, and you'll be granted up to $400 in bonus bets. Let's get to the guys' favorite exotic bets for this weekend. Again, Preakness Stakes or otherwise. I'm sure they've got tickets throughout Friday and Saturday's card. Mike Somich, going to start things off with you.
Yeah, I've got a couple here. Look, I think there's ways to try and make money around Mage in the Preakness. So let's start out with the Black-Eyed Susan Preakness Daily Double. I like the 4-horse Merlaza quite a bit. You're getting 6-1 on Merlaza in the Black-Eyed Susan. It's a Brad Cox trainee that has consistently been improving. She was a winner at Fairgrounds, went and won at Oaklawn. She has some tactical speed, which I think sets up well here. And if we can get around Feza, who's going to be a very short price in the Black-Eyed Susan, using Mage in the Preakness is not an issue. So give me that 4-3 Daily Double, Black-Eyed Susan into the Preakness. In the Preakness itself, I like a superfecta here because I really like the 3-1 cold on top. So Mage over National Treasure in that second spot. I like that exacta. But the superfecta, I think you can insert some value by adding a couple prices in the third and fourth spot. So I'll take the 3 Mage in first. I'll take the 1 National Treasure in second. Then I'll take the 5 Red Route 1, the 6 Perform, and the 8 First Mission in third, and the 5 Red Route 1, the 6 Perform, and the 8 First Mission in fourth, and see if we can sprinkle some prices underneath of those 2 shorter price horses on top to create some real value. If you play that superfecta for $5, it'll cost you $30. You can still get a 4-figure return on that.
I often find when I'm betting the Preakness, I end up using one of the top few selections on top, and then I am trying to get prices in and underneath. It just seems to be the way the Preakness shakes out when I play it more often than not. Mike Conti, want to get your favorite exotic bets for this weekend, how you're structuring betting on the Preakness, and then maybe some other bets you might be targeting.
Yeah, so listen, my favorite exotic bet of the weekend is going to be a pick 3. It's going to start in race 7 with my best bet of the weekend, number 1, White Beam. We'll single in that spot. In race 8, spread a little bit more on one ticket, maybe a little bit of a smaller ticket in terms of denomination with Atone, Never Explain, Easter, and Emmanuel. And then in race 9, using Mike's top selection of the weekend, in gunning, or undercard bet, I should say, in gunning in that spot. I will also then play a cold pick 3 because I do think that in race 8, Atone is going to be very difficult to beat. And so I will play White Beam with Atone with gunning for more money, hoping to hit a big score there. Moving on to the Preakness in terms of exotics, I'm similar yet different to Mike. I'm going to have National Treasure on top of a superfecta. I will have Mage in second of the superfecta. In third, I'm only going to put Perform in First Mission. And then in fourth, I will have Red Route 1, Perform, and First Mission. So just really flip-flopping those first 2 horses, putting Perform in the third spot, Red Route 1 in that fourth spot, are really going to be the top exotic bets for me for the weekend.
And you're also interested in a Snake Eyes 1-1 Black-Eyed Susan Preakness double, correct?
Absolutely. You know it. Sacred Wish in the Black-Eyed Susan, number 1. Johnny V also riding there. The irony then coming over to the Preakness, as you mentioned, National Treasure, the number 1, also with Johnny V aboard. So I'm hoping for the 1-1 Johnny V Black-Eyed Susan Preakness Daily Double.
Thank you both for joining me to discuss your best bets, your exotics for the Preakness Stakes this weekend. For more horse racing content, Mike Conti's cards, make sure to check out his writing on actionnetwork.com. You can find Mike Somich's work over at Racing Dudes. For Mike Conti, for Mike Somich, I am Sean Zerillo. Best of luck with your bets this weekend.